What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of the Stone Age? Primitive humans clad in animal skins and living in caves, right? But is that the complete truth? It's easy to fall into the trap of oversimplification, especially when we're dealing with periods of history as remote as the Stone Age. It's far more comfortable to paint a picture with broad strokes, to see the Stone Age as a time of primitive simplicity, but the reality is far more fascinating and complex. The Stone Age wasn't just a time of survival, it was a time of remarkable innovation and cultural development. It was an age that laid the foundation for everything we are today. So, let's not settle for the cliched image of the caveman. Instead, let's break down these misconceptions and journey back to the Stone Age, to a time that was as rich and diverse as any other in human history. So, let's break down these misconceptions and journey back to the Stone Age. The Stone Age wasn't just about survival, it was a time of technological breakthroughs. Picture this, a time when our ancestors made remarkable strides, transitioning from nomadic life to establishing settlements, a period known as the Neolithic Age. This was a time when the human race began to shape its destiny, laying the foundations for the civilizations to come. The Stone Age man wasn't just a hunter clad in animal skins, he was an innovator, a problem solver. He discovered how to harness the power of fire, crafted tools from stone and bone, and began cultivating crops. These technological advancements were instrumental in the establishment of permanent settlements. With the advent of agriculture, our ancestors were no longer at the mercy of nature. They could grow their own food, secure in their survival. They built homes, created communities, and began to explore concepts such as trade and social structure. The Stone Age was far from a primitive existence, it was a time of innovation and progress. In the Neolithic period, humans invented things like fabric, spindles, and looms. This was a time when our ancestors were beginning to make leaps and bounds in their understanding of the world around them and how to manipulate it to their advantage. Fabric, for instance, was a game changer. It allowed for the creation of clothing that was far more versatile and comfortable than the animal skins previously used. This meant that humans could now adapt to a wider range of climates and environments. The invention of spindles and looms led to a revolution in bag manufacturing. No longer were people restricted to carrying items by hand or in rudimentary baskets. With woven bags, they could transport larger quantities of goods more efficiently, which in turn boosted trade and exchange. These advancements also extended to fishing gear. Woven nets made from fabric allowed for more effective fishing, which meant a more stable food source. These inventions laid the foundation for many modern tools and technologies. Pottery played a crucial role in the Stone Age, especially when it came to diet and human physiology. You see, the invention of pottery vessels was a turning point in our history. These vessels were not just for show, they were used for cooking and storing food, which had profound effects on the human diet. Before pottery, people had to consume food almost immediately after it was gathered or hunted. But with the advent of pottery, food could be stored for longer periods. This meant that during lean times, our ancestors had a backup plan, which led to a more secure and stable food supply. Moreover, the use of pottery in cooking allowed for a wider variety of food to be consumed. Foods that were previously inedible or hard to digest could now be cooked, broken down, and made easier to consume. This led to an increased nutrient intake, which in turn impacted human health and development positively. In a nutshell, pottery was more than just an artistic endeavor, it was a game changer in the Stone Age lifestyle. Did you know that remnants of wine have been discovered in Neolithic settlements in Georgia? That's right, our Stone Age ancestors weren't just about hunting and gathering, they had a taste for the finer things in life too. Archaeologists found pottery shards in these ancient sites, and these shards had telltale residues of wine. By dating and analyzing these pottery pieces, researchers have determined that winemaking was part of Stone Age culture over 6,000 years ago. But the sophistication of the Stone Age didn't stop at winemaking. They also had music. Archaeologists have unearthed flutes made from bone and ivory, suggesting that music played a significant role in their society. Perhaps these flutes provided entertainment during feasts or formed part of their religious ceremonies. So, the Stone Age was not all work and no play. There was music, merriment, and even wine. Believe it or not, dental treatments were not a modern invention. They were practiced even in the Stone Age. Imagine a world without advanced dental tools or anesthesia, and yet, our ancestors managed to perform rudimentary dental care. The first evidence of dental fillings dates back to the Stone Age. In Italy, a 12,000-year-old molar was discovered with a filling made from beeswax. This not only indicates that early humans suffered from tooth decay, similar to us, but also that they sought ways to alleviate the pain. Their techniques, while crude compared to today's standards, were ingenious for their time. They used tiny, sharp stone chisels to drill holes into teeth, likely in an attempt to treat cavities. The holes were then filled with a variety of materials such as bitumen, a naturally occurring tar, and even crushed bone. These findings hint at advanced medical knowledge and practices during the Stone Age. The Stone Age was a period of incredible human development and progress. It was a time when our ancestors made critical leaps in technology, from the weaving of textiles and the crafting of pottery to the pioneering of early dental practices. They developed complex social structures and even found time for music and the enjoyment of fermented beverages like wine. The Stone Age wasn't merely about survival in caves and donning animal skins. It was a period of innovation, with our ancestors constantly adapting to their environment and learning new ways to improve their quality of life. They left behind a rich tapestry of art and symbols, perhaps an early form of communication that laid the groundwork for written language. From the Stone Age to the present day, mankind has been on a continuous journey of discovery and growth. So, the next time you think about the Stone Age, remember it's not just about caves and animal skins. It's a testament to human innovation and resilience. Thanks for watching this journey into the Stone Age. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating historical content.